ER nurse Eric Anderson works long shifts at Baptist Hospital. 7 days a week, he works 12 hours and then he's off for a week. And he deals with a lot of patients, COVID and non-COVID, as many as 12 to 15 a day.
Average in a 12-hour shift, if I'm on the acute side, maybe anywhere from like 12 to 15, 16.
On the acute side, that sounds like a lot of patients.
It can be a lot.
He and his wife are both nurses, and the work pace is grueling. They have 5 kids. When they hit the door at home each day after work.
When you get home from work, the kids know, they go back to their rooms. We strip down at the door so nothing comes inside. Like our washroom is right inside, so we drop our scrubs right in the washer, and like you have to make sure you're clean before you go out into the rest of the house.
The rigors of a high-demand job in what has become more demanding in the midst of the latest pandemic surge. Do you feel the added stress?
When I'm here sometimes, but I mean, it's like people tell you, you don't bring your personal stuff into work. Well, you kind of have to do the same thing when you leave. You just try to leave it at the door.
In the near 2 years since the pandemic started, nurses have been leaving hospital doors in record numbers. The latest estimate is there are more than 3,000 nursing vacancies statewide. Openings brought on either by higher paying nurse travel jobs or pandemic stress. Lawmakers have stepped in trying to stem this tide of a massive nursing exodus. They're talking about a nurse retention program where nurses would be offered thousands of more dollars if they would just stay a little bit longer. State Representative Sam Mims is the chairman of the House Health and Human Services Committee and a supporter of a healthcare worker retention measure moving through the legislature. It is designed to not only give nurses more money to stay on the job, but healthcare workers too.
It will be up to the leadership team at the facilities to really look and see which employees they need to retain. Because as we know right now, these nurses are being recruited all over the nation, and so we want them to stay in Mississippi. But again, this is an issue that we didn't get into overnight, and it's not something we're going to fix overnight. It's going to take some time.
It has never been to the extent that we're seeing now.
But Tim Moore with the Mississippi Hospital Association says it will take more than a bonus to rebuild the state's nursing pool. Lawmakers are also talking about paying nurses school tuition if they agree to stay longer, building the training school's capacity to teach more nurses. But that will not be a quick fix, even as this latest pandemic surge is showing signs of slowing.
It will take at least 3 years to start making a dent in the nursing population. And, you know, we have to make it perfectly clear as well that it's not just nursing. It's respiratory therapy, it's lab techs, it's radiology techs.
What would help you in your job?
It's a good question. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, more people, more money.
More people always helps.
Money never hurts.
Money never hurts.
But more people would
But more people would always help.
The order of the day as the pandemic continues bearing down on healthcare workers like Eric Anderson, who says he's not going anywhere except back to his frontline healthcare job that has proven vital in what remains a deadly pandemic. In Jackson, Scott Simmons, 16 WAPT News.